Don't know where Brandy is. Brandy's asleep. That's fine. We've got stuns. Clicking the grass and not the actual people. Brilliant. Right, so attack. Stun. That Muffalo wants to just get shot. Nice, good job. And gets food for us as well, which is cool. I'll hunt you just because you're in here. I'll hunt you just because you're in here. Anytime I don't have to manually hunt is a good time. Right, then hopefully we're going to get lots more psychic powers while we're in here as well, which would be really, really good. Because that's going to make up for some of the deficits. At least early on, being able to stun is going to be absolutely awesome. Rouse is a master shot. Master shot. Yeah, can someone put out that fire? I love how it was just that square. Someone? Draft on draft, thank you. Not being a nervous Nelly or whatnot. Not trying to tell you all what to do, but if you don't mind putting out that fire, that would be great. Daylily's here. And then we will do a grow zone here of dandelions for the animals. We'll start hauling these chunks out as well. We will have to think about dealing with that cluster if we don't want to move out immediately. Can slaughter some of the baby animals that we have if we need to, just for the survival mills. So if I go assign, I suppose the only frustrating thing here, well, hopefully they take the survival mills afterwards. Let's go survival mills times 4. Let's see if we can get 10 up, see what happens. Don't worry, I'm not going to make 5,000 meals. I promise, party people. No 5,000 meals Tazastical. That's gone, long gone. It's not happening. I'm a changed boy. Okay, I was going to grow... It says permanent summer. I'm sure it did say 10 days wasn't, but... Right, daylilies are going down there, so that'll make that room a little bit more beautiful, which is obviously very, very nice. Moods are a little bit better, but I think a lot of that is... They've all had breakdowns and stuff like that. Deconstruct, deconstruct. I am just going to claim this building just in case something like funky dunky happens. Not that I think it will. Yeah, survival mills is the main thing I would like to push to first. So at least if we move, we're technically in a better situation. Because if we have to, like, I want to settle for places, then obviously we are going to have to move off fairly quickly. We don't want to sit here for a year, I guess. But the first priority is then to make sure we have enough food, so if we want to travel for a little bit, we can. The thing is, there's ancient danger that we really want to, like, grab before we go. That's pretty important. But it would be cool to get to a point where, like, when we get to the place with the ship, that we can build up quite quickly. That's how I'm picturing this. I don't want to get to the ship and it's like, oh, we still have to build everything. We still have to, like, I want to have some stuff with us. So it's like we can build quite a lot of things. I want to take... I might carry a stove or something next time, just so I don't have to keep setting up the orders and whatnot. I have to admit that does bore me very quickly. Settlement a name. Lucky number 3? I think this is the third base we've had. First base, then the second base we moved off really quickly. Just call it number 3, it's fine. The government won't come at us, it's cool. We're all coosty. have I still got all my schedule in the same? Yep. I can push all this up to now 2 meditations just to make sure we are meditating as much as possible. But obviously there still is a few things that I would like to do. Getting bored people. Slate box. Limestone. What else should we be doing right now? Probably get research benches up. I need to reshuffle. If I grab that, reinstall that there, reinstall that there. It's actually, in our downtime, we do need to still make sure we get research. Because we might get lucky with Randy once and be able to actually stay somewhere for a while. And if we can get research, especially if it's a resource-rich map, and we get lots of research done, like... Does this not give benefit for the bedrolls? It just says all beds. Right, production, simple research bench. And we'll have a look at the temperature in a bit. Dining room table, sorry, chairs. Not sitting on tables, we're not monsters. Right, there we go. What shall we research then? Carpet making, so drugs is a no-no. Machining doesn't give us much. So I'm always looking at what we can do right now that's going to help us right now in case we have to go. Batteries. Problem with not being able to like uninstall the solar panels and whatnot. And like move quickly means we are on the back burner. Let's go machining, get that unlocked. Because we do need to move towards better guns, and if their game's not going to give them to us, and if we can get some heavy SMGs or something early on, that would be quite strong. Especially for the like wealth level that we're at, if we have a quick look. Oh, that's cool, it actually shows you our drop off in between moves. That's actually really, really interesting. Yeah, other than that, obviously getting our melee people in better gear would be preferable, but one thing at a time. So, the main priority while we're sitting here with the downtime, we're making sure we keep meditating and stuff like that, get as many psych levels as possible, that's good. Other than that, the rice, to be fair, is nearly there, which is awesome. Then we can start, I'm gonna slaughter some of our baby animals. Slaughter, because I don't really... Because I'm heartless. I don't know how many horses we had. I feel like we only had 5. Someone's shouting at the screen right now. 1, 4, 5. So I don't think we need to take as many as what we are. But slaughter them, that combined with the rice hopefully gets us some survival meals, so at least then if we need to run in a dash, we've got some better meals to last us. I know we can get some berries on the way, but it's a little bit easier because at least then when we go, if we do scavenge along the way, when we get somewhere we haven't got loads, where the ideal is if we can take a load of survival meals, even when then we come to building a base somewhere, we've already got some meals, so it's not like a mad panic, because while most of the path on the way is all around growing, we don't want to get unlucky, get somewhere we can't grow, and it's just very going to be painful. I know we can just move, but obviously... There might be a case where we can't, or something. Psychic Smooth. The game's just letting it know that it cares for me. Letting it knows it understands the plight of a Tazastical. How do they feel about this room? Do they hate it? No, they actually like it. Very impressive Barracks 1. It's just such a cheap way to deal with stuff. I will probably just build some... granite. We got a limestone. Should we just make some limestone? Should actually... what is easier to work with? Limestone. Work to build 53. Oh, it's both the same. Oh, but slate has a beauty? Slate has 1 beauty. I did not know that. Build out a slate then. Love me a bit of slate apparently. 1 beauty stacks up after a while. I'll just do 75. I don't want to get too bogged down. And pause at like 60. It's fine. I don't get too bogged down making blocks, but... Mare's given birth. Could take this out quite easily. Don't know if I care to. It probably means we're going to have to move off a little bit quicker. So maybe a couple of streams and then we'll just leave. We'll hope we get lucky. Hope that's like... because obviously with Randy it's hard to judge how often you get attacked, as you can see up here. But let's... you know, it might get lucky. Got some more solar pinholes, thank you. Okay. Then we're looking pretty nice. Let's expand this. So how many more traps? We've got 1, 2 more traps. So let's expand this all the way. So 1 trap, 2 trap. So I want it there. Sandstone. Once we've got that up, then I'll deconstruct. Right, go there. Go there. Remind me what your production command. Yeah, I'll do that. Boosts everyone near you. No reason not to do it, I guess. Then deconstruct that. Got the maximum amount of traps, so there's no reason not to use them. I'm not saying it's going to be the be-all and end-all, but we'd be disappointed if we lost and we literally got traps sitting out here. Probably mine some steel in a bit, in all honesty, just so we have some. But I do want to get some shelves up. Just to negate that beauty, or that loss of beauty, I should say. And it's an easy thing to quickly do. War Merchant. Oh, don't wake up my, Right, there we go. Shelves. Down here, we'll see what they got. To be fair, the move is to probably trigger them. It's probably to open the Ancient Danger now as well. What have they got? They've only got bows and whatnot, but... we've got to play it properly, haven't we? Zones... I'll put safe. Nowhere's safe in my colony, let's be honest. Are And then we'll open that ancient danger while they're here. So everyone is safe apart from... Who's that constructor? Cam. He's got stun, so at least if he gets caught out, he's fine. Everyone else hide, you unrestrict. I did it to the wrong person. Right. So I'll deconstruct that wall there. Cannot to go here. Because the tree. Right, deconstruct that. Oh. Hopefully that tree doesn't block me. Actually times this really well. Pause. Oh, hello, come to daddy. Is that a Zeus hammer? Is that the Death Crusher? Run. Oh, that's a bad hit. Okay, it's not as bad as what I thought, but... Brandy, make sure you come in. Might lose someone here. Hopefully not. Stun that mech. Thank you, keep running. They do not look bothered, do they? Stun, then run in. Then unrestrict. Oh, that was not great from us. That soda pinhole seemed to go down quickly, but... This is what I hate. They're in the safe zone, and they'll walk out of the zone to get in it. Right. I think the rest of them I can walk onto the trap, so I'm not too concerned. What I should do is get one there. One there. Cool. I was hoping there'd be more melee, and they just dive into melee with them. Brain wiring, animal pulsar. I love an animal pulsar, but to get a Zeus hammer is awesome. That is very good, and we still get a little goodie crate. So I'm actually really happy with that. I'm trying to watch them. Is Rod getting treated? No, of course he isn't. Who's our doctor? Tend. Yeah, you can give him medicine for that. I think he deserves it. That's going to cause them problems if they're not going to go into it. The traps will kill it, but I'd rather if they just ran into melee with them. It's actually a very good find. I thought that was ours then. I was like, what? I got very confused. I'll go speed through as we're watching. Verge of fleeing, maybe? Okay, hopefully they can take it out for us. It'll make our life a little bit easier. I feel like we're not gonna... This is probably why we don't have friends, though. But I feel like this is an easy opportunity to open that. It should just walk on our traps. Risky, didn't it? That is a good find, party people. That is very good. I could and probably should get them all up to make friends with them and whatnot, but I'm not really set up for it. I could build a roof there and just put some like medical bays here to help them. That's actually probably a good idea for the ones that are definitely going to survive. It's like 6, 7. Rescue. Rescue. Just to make some friends. Otherwise we are literally going to have like no friends whatsoever. And who is my best melee? Scorpion. Could make the argument for Cam because of body modder he's going to be better later? Question mark? My problem is he's always going to be in a bad mood because he's going to be genuinely fighting in the day. So I'm going to trust Scorpion with the tough so incoming damage is down. And I'm going to equip. This weapons is naturally... Oh, okay. An extra 10% psychic focus per day. That's pretty cool. Nice. That's a great improvement. Frog, what are you doing on the floor? We make sure they're getting tended, but can you give them the worst medicine? Tend. Rescue. So we can get some goodwill. 2 hours. You might die, so I'm just going to leave you. Because if they die in our hands, then we get in trouble. An exotic good traders coming in. Nice. They've actually got some really good weapons. Chain shotguns and whatnot. So actually while they're here, so who's our leader? Because I don't want to be sending our leader because if we can't get another aesthetic person. Because actually I could... Where else? Could and should open these now. Okay, just in case, because sometimes they come out with guns and whatnot. Pyromaniacs, so no thank you. Okay, so go unrestrict. Oh, we need to open our goodie hut. And we get healing factors. So let's haul that. Let's haul that. Haul that. Cool, not a bad haul. The Zeus Hammer makes up for it. Well, I say makes up for it. The Zeus Hammer is it. Where's our not? Closest steel is over here. Infection. I just want you healthy enough so you leave, and Rod, I don't want you outside, mate. You've got a bed inside. I've got some survival meals. How many? Need 20, okay. Brandy standing watch. Brandy, a living legend. Got his tail cut off, which is a little bit abusive. I feel like the need to say it wasn't me, like don't blame me. I've looked after Brandy. There's never been an issue or incident where Brandy has not been loved in this colony. Oh, you had some gold and whatnot. Allow. Oh, these are traders. I should really be trading. Who's our best social? I'm getting carried away. That's the problem sometimes. I do waffle on. You're meant to say no, you don't, Tazastical, by the way. Just letting you know that. I've got a bionic part. There's any bionic arm. Sorry, ear. I'm tempted to nick it because it will settle the body modder's mood. Because he has technically got a bionic part. I know it's probably quite lame. We will need the money from it. Have we got any... Yeah, you're 0. Sell them. I actually would like to do this if I can. Because if it settles the body modder to keep having negativeness, I actually think it's worth it. So I'm going to accept. Also, Grouse, can you apply brain wiring? And I'll give that a read in a minute. Can you apply tech healing as well? Right, let's have a look at that. Research. So brain wiring is joy wire. Stimulates pleasure, mood change plus 30. Okay. Is there a negative to it? And the other one we got was healing factors, which is down here. Healing enhancer that speeds up wound healing. Okay, but that's way down the line, so there's no point really thinking about that. Brain wiring could be interesting. Maybe joy wire is something we can look at down the line. If we can't do drugs, maybe we've got to do this, which I've never done before. Could be interesting. Could be fun. And I know some people in the comments and whatnot will go, well, that's not great because blah, 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 you know, but we got to think, if we can't do drugs because of our religion, what's the next best thing? It's not about being efficient, it's about doing what we need to do. We can't do drugs, so what's the next best thing for us?